Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tugaluna Outdoors. It's your host Michael here, and today I kind of just want to go over a little quick topic, maybe kind of help some of y'all out. I've kind of had a couple questions, emails kind of regarding what GoPro I use. Now down in the link description below, I'll have a link for each of these GoPros if you want to buy them. And hopefully at the end of this video, I'll help y'all make the decision of which one y'all would like or use. But basically I use two different GoPros. I use a GoPro Hero 3 Plus, and I use a little bit newer but not the newest, the GoPro Hero 5. And so today I just kind of want to talk about some of the difference between the two and some of my experiences and what I've found out throughout a couple years of using both of these GoPros, and then which one I use. So to start things off, here's what they look like side by side if you kind of want a size comparison. First, we're going to talk about this GoPro Hero 3. We'll start at the back. You see the battery, old school kind of battery on the back. On the side, you got your Wi-Fi enabled button, so you can kind of connect this to your phone and use its Wi-Fi. Right here, you got micro SD, you got USB, and you got your SD card slot. Now this USB is going to be very big later on, and maybe in the decision process. Basic functions of this GoPro, I'm going to try to keep it simple because I know a lot of y'all out there that are looking for a good GoPro for fishing, or maybe like a hiking, or something that you can like strap to a car, or just kind of getting different angles. This is 1080p. I think it shoots maybe 1080p at 60 frames per second. That's as high as it goes. Now the next step up from this, the GoPro Hero 4, it uses the same USB in the side, and it shoots 1080p at 120. So that'd be the step from the 3 to the 4. So 1080p at 60 frames per second, which that's, for the most part, that's all I film in for my GoPros. I don't use 4K and I don't use 120. Now, the difference between 60 and 120 frames per second, just to keep things simple, if you want to shoot in slow motion and you want to edit in post to edit into slow motion, you're going to want 120p. So this camera, it can shoot slow motion, but it's not the slow motion that most people are usually expecting. Other than that, we'll talk about the 5. So the difference between the 5 and the 3 at first glance is you're going to notice that the 5, its case is fully waterproof. You're also going to know that it's different from the 3 and the 4. On the side here is where it's at, and it doesn't use USB anymore. It uses Type-C, and it also has your little micro in there for charging and whatever. In the bottom, that's where your battery's at, and as you can see, all this is rubber gasket, and it is fully sealed off. Now the thing about this GoPro is it shoots 1080p 120, so you get the slow motion, but it also shoots 4K, and it shoots it quite well. Another advantage of this GoPro is, I know what some of the other things is, the GoPro drones is they shoot, they use the 5 and the 6s and the 7s now. So if you have a GoPro drone, which I know they got recalled once, but I'm not sure if they're still recalled, you'll be able to use this 5 with that. So now let's kind of talk about which one you should be choosing. If you just want to film your fishing outings in HD, simple HD, something that will work every time, and the best bang for your buck, you're going to use the Hero 3, because this is an older GoPro. You can probably pick them up around 150 bucks now. They're not very expensive compared to the 5. The 5's still upwards of $300, $400 on the market. Another thing is if you have the 3, it will not use the same battery. So if you are looking maybe for reviews of the 5, you're going to need to buy separate batteries. So if you're carrying a lot of gear, or your carrying gear in general, and you don't feel like having certain types of batteries for each, you know, electronic device that you have, then I would just suggest going with another 3. Finally, what is my pick for if I had to redo it again? If I can only have one GoPro or one type of GoPro that I had to film almost everything, with, is I would go with the 3. Why would I go with the 3? First of all, it's cheaper. I can buy almost 2 of these for the same price as one of these. And that's the first thing. The second thing we haven't talked about is this HDMI port makes it really, really easy to add an external mic. So even if you want to step up your high quality video and get you some high quality audio, the 3 is definitely a lot better option than the 5. The 5 is fully encased, waterproof, so the sounds are definitely some of the worst GoPros ever basically produced, because it's so muffled out because it's full waterproof. Now you can buy waterproof cases for these, so don't worry. You can buy skeleton cases. Skeleton cases, which are kind of almost they can almost be kind of semi-waterproof sometimes, and you can easily attach a mic. Now you can attach external mics to these. The thing is you have to have a special adapter, and that special adapter is like $50 or $60. So at that point, you can have 2 of these, and the audio on these are actually better, especially if you use a skeleton case, because the mic on the side here, it only has 1 or 2 mics, external mics. They're a lot more exposed, kind of like to the outdoor. So hopefully that was quick and helping y'all pick or have an idea, just a general basis of which GoPro y'all should pick. I highly suggest the 3. They're super cheap. You can get them anywhere. The accessories for them are almost unlimited. Easy to set up an external mic. They're freaking sturdy, man. They're rock hard. You can beat the crap out of these things. I've had this thing for years. It's been through a lot, and it's filmed most of my fishing videos. And actually, in the earlier start of this channel, everything was filmed off this one individual GoPro. So this thing's a little workhorse. I love it to death. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We got a couple cool little review videos coming up pretty soon. If you want one of these GoPros and you want them cheap, link in the description below. I'll send you straight over to Amazon through an affiliate link, and you can pick you up a couple of them. I might even throw in a couple of accessory kits that are pretty cheap for them. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.